I took one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. Y'all, your destiny is cleansed. Nothing is getting in the way of your destiny. I came on this live and I just realized the condition that the Ace of Pentacles is in. Water dropped on this Ace of Pentacles. You see this? See that? Even through the back of the card. For me, when it comes to my tools, nothing is a coincidence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nothing is a coincidence. There are 7 marks on the back of this card. Spirit got your back is the point of this message. When it comes to you receiving all that you are destined to receive. As long as you recognize the patterns, specifically having to do with moments that you're looking at, situations of the past, when this new cup, this fulfillment, for some, you may feel as though it's coming out of nowhere. That nowhere is source. If you've been prepared, willing, and able to receive, I'm not even going to hold you right now. I'm highly emotional. Highly. In the most beautiful way, because I know anytime I shed tears, it's for the collective. It's always for the collective. Because I know my warrior spirit can handle plenty. I don't have children. But I understand, and understand the essence of the labor that comes with that. But that also has to change amongst us too, Divine Feminine. That pain that occurs through that process is something that you already have instilled within your psyche. So it becomes painful. Yes, I don't have children. But I also don't take painkillers if I have cramps when it comes to that time of the month. I'm not putting anything into this body that is synthetic to heal me. When I have a clear understanding and overstanding that this here body can do what it's supposed to do. But what I am required to do is to be patient with it. Very patient with it. Very similar to when you close your eyes and you go to rest and you go to sleep. That's the patience that is required for the level of pain that you endure. You, Divine Feminine, that you have a clear experience of it if you experience cramps on a daily basis throughout every cycle for at least 2 to 3 days. Patience. Be patient with yourself. See, most people ask me, how do you tap into this ability? Well, it's not about tapping in. It's more so aligning with it. Remembering, you all have this ability. You all have a connection to your psyche. But it's the ignorance that displaces you from it at an instant. You go through experiences in your life that will help you to strengthen your muscle when it comes to recognizing, okay, yes, this is painful. But also at the same time, this body can heal itself. Let me assist it by breathing, calming down, And when you do feel pain, if you really want to tap into your power, when you do feel pain, slow your breathing down. Because in most cases, when you're in pain, is because you're not in control of your breathing. This is something I know running the 400 meters. When you run the 400 meters, your breathing pattern better to be on deck. You better have that shit on lock and run your race. Because you have up to 300 meters before you step into this emperor version. Now, the emperor is an embodiment of the physical aspect of oneself, the outer realization of oneself. See, the Empress energy is more so the internal factor, what it is that you are feeling, the way you handle that feeling. Do you react to that feeling, or do you respond to that feeling? Because when you react to a feeling, let me tell you something about a reaction. Your body is susceptible to a shutdown like that. But when you respond, you allow the body to show you its magical properties. This is what creates champions. Day in and day out, you go through practices to strengthen you. Yeah. So when you approach this moment, you are prepared with the strength, tenacity, and wisdom to say, okay, this is what I trained for. Let me breathe. Now that portion right there in a state of pain is your most powerful segment before response. When you can breathe through a session or a phase of pain, you're able to acknowledge what it is. Very similar to when a baby is crying. When a baby is crying, you hear it and you go towards it and you pick it up and you gently and calmly calm it down. Are you doing the same thing with yourself in those moments? Or are you reacting to a situation because you want to? You feel me? Now, there's moments where you got to do what you got to do. Because I'm not over here telling you be a pussy about your life. And I'm not, when I say be a pussy about your life, this means that that's the domesticated cat. Because when you get into that wild factor, you can breathe through a situation. Because notice what a lioness does when it's hungry. It has to calm down. It cannot be seen. It has to be stealth enough to attack its prey without being seen, at least for a moment. Some of y'all hungry and you want to eat. You got to calm yourself down. You got to know what it is that you want to eat. And make sure it nourishes you, builds you, empowers you, so you can continue to eat another day. And that's for any area of your life. Whether it's through your taste, your sense of smell, your eyesight, your hearing, or your sense of touch. Nutrition is through the 5 senses, primarily so. So be very mindful of that. Be very mindful of that. Are you prepared to give birth to the new? Because if not, this is not the planet you want to be on. Your best bet would be Saturn, but we in the age of Aquarius. Next 2,000 years would be 2,500. Would be the age of Capricorn. Sagittarius, actually, right? No, Capricorn. Excuse me, Capricorn. Capricorn. The age of Capricorn, because it goes backwards. Aquarius, Capricorn. Okay. So with that being said, you better make sure you understand, and understand the ways of governing yourself. If you know your ass gonna be back here, because this here realm called Earth is going to have her crown of the Capricorn frequency. She ain't finna fuck around with you or anybody else. No. Not for a second. She's not about to play with you. See the way your grandmother, your great-grandmother moves with you? This is what some of you being prepared for, because your ass gonna have to come back here and teach the rest of the collective. Some of us too that are already bringing forth this information. But it's gonna be a lot different, because this is your cycle where you get to know when it comes to what you believe in. But when it comes to what you believe in, we're speaking about the ages. It goes backwards. So you better know who you are. This is why it's important for you to have the balance between your feminine. Shakoya? Beloved, I'm so glad to see you. I am so glad to see you. I am grateful to source that everyone I've thought of, knowing their experiences, have reached out. Because everyone I thought of has gone through some grueling phases in their lives. I know who they are. They're here to teach the collective. And each and every one of them, baby girl, goddess, you were the last one on that list of mine. She about to make me so emotional right now. Whew. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. That could be quite intense. And it's all for a reason. When I said playtime is done, it is done. Wherever you are at, collective, get it together. Evolve. Because I know my energy can be quite intense. It is. This is why I constantly tell you I'm not here for you to like me or be my friend, I know my mission. Liking me or making me your friend is not going to get you to that point of evolution. Because I'm going to have to check you at certain times. Lovingly so. You feel me? This is why I say I'm not the one to envy. Mm-mm. I can easily be a bitch about a lot of shit in my life for people. Easily. But I choose not to be. Because do, it's for a reason. Because there's certain people that I do gotta be that way with. Don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. There's certain people where you feel me, they've experienced these hands or this fire segment. I'm not speak about a human. Some of us are here, we don't even want to be here. But at the same time, we know this is the place that we have to rebuild our homes. So we had to come back. Because Earth wants that experience too. She wants to experience the crowning that every other frequency on any other planet or galaxy gets to experience. See, when you speak about other planets or other, other galaxies, people feel as though that don't exist. See, that how belongs to source. Your first lesson is the 5 W's, which is what you learned from your teacher in school, who really wasn't bringing out what, you they was pouring more into you, but at the same time, that led you to an experience where you have to bring out yourself. You feel me? So, I love y'all too. For real. I'm so glad to see you, Shakoya, for real. That's a powerful being there. Oh yeah. Shakoya is a Shakoya. She is all that is. Yeah. She's even been in my environment to see people who have deceived me. She ain't signed up for that, or maybe she did. I don't know. That's her life path, but the entire tribe is coming back. The original loving ones. Because I know the original ones in their heart space. And I know others that are out of alignment and want to say, I love you. No, you don't. You don't even love yourself yet. You can't love me without you loving yourself. And that's the point of it all. You can't love anyone unless you love yourself. But I also know those who are on a different path. And it takes a different type of strength to love someone else when you can't love yourself. That's a different type of being right there. That's what I'm most grateful for. To be able to encounter those type of vessels that are nourishing that soul. That when they're not fully there, and it's not that they're not fully there. They just been around too many people who are not fully there within themselves. But they are fully there. That they dim their light so much so to create an even playing field for those who don't love themselves. That takes a lot of courage and strength to do so when you know your power. And uplifting those around you. And those who choose not to uplift themselves. You know how much power that takes? Because first and foremost, the initial power of love is already depleted. For you to connect back to that through the falsehood of the frequency of love, it's very easy to tap into your ego and let the ego do what it do. Very easy. But the challenge is, where can you allow yourself to share this and still walk away with this within you, away from a situation that doesn't appreciate you, and not leave it there because it didn't appreciate you? There's certain cycles you may have to go through where you do leave it there. But this is where the hermit comes in the dark night of the soul. You go back and retrieve that essence of you. Okay. Everyone I was about to call or dismiss within the last 3 days, confirmation already. You was that final one, Shakoya. I was going to call you just to make sure you straight, because I know your vibe. I know what you're here to do. Feel me? But I also respect people's boundaries. Very much so. But I also know ways to respect your boundaries, but also ask you telepathically, are you okay? And you respond. Be the second person that came through this way. And people who have to be moved accordingly as well. So when I say time is up for the fuckery, time is up for the fuckery. If you're not here to bring unconditional love into this space, it's going to get real quick. Real quick. You want unconditional love, you want to experience that lifestyle of unconditional love, that's right there too. Right there. But if you're going to choose to keep feeling sorry for yourself, that which was right there is going to be in a whole nother lifetime, eons away. This is why I'm saying those who my mind has come across in terms of, let me contact them, because I'm not the one to reach out. I'm not the one to reach out. This is why I created this channel, for people to come here. But I also have an understanding when it comes to certain vibrations that if I want to check on them just to make sure they straight, I'm going to do it from this pace. And if they are prepared to respond, each person I've done that with so far, not even 24 hours. And those that need to go, less than an hour. This is where I'm at in my life. And this is where you can be as well. You just got to allow yourself to be open and receptive to when Source speaks to you. When there's certain things that come across your understanding of what you must do for you, trust your gut instinct. It will never steer you wrong. It may feel uncomfortable, but do what you gotta do. These last 2 days have been very telling. There's a reason you're on and tapped in, getting it together. Spirit person to come. Ashe. Wait. Are you pregnant? Pregnancy is hard, you said earlier. Okay. 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 I'm so grateful for that. You asked for love. You asked for love. When you said, are you ready to give birth to the new, came in right when you said, are you ready to give birth to the new? I love you, Shakoya. Congratulations, honey. For real. Congratulations, baby. Oof. My Eastern Star right there. Oh, wow. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I gotta get off of this. This woman gonna make me cry and ball out on live. That is a loving vessel right there. Baby saving lives, huh? You're more than ready. You got what you asked for. You got exactly what you asked for. Exactly what you asked for. Yeah. The TV says God did. God did. I'm watching cartoons. I watch cartoons quite often. That's just me. Okay. Whew. That's all I have for right now. You're a special being. I'm just a reflection. I'm just a reflection. This is why I just keep telling y'all I come here from source to deliver my messages and keep it moving. But if you here with me, that one right there, and those that I mentioned in other lives too, yeah, I'm a lover, but I'm also not want to be fucked with. You feel me? Evelyn, thank you for your energy exchange, mama. Thank you, baby. Infinite blessings to you. Yo, shout out, major shout out to Evelyn though, cause she be training with me. And that woman right there, don't mess with that woman back. You hear me? Them back muscles is lit. The body is firm. You see, she tapped in. Day one. I know the day ones. And some of y'all I protect and I don't say too much about y'all. There's a reason why. There's a reason why. When it's time for y'all to bust out, bust out. Hey, hey, hey. Oh man. You know, when I was running track and field and training for the Olympics, this was the impact as to why I wanted to run track, that I wanted to deliver. My injuries took me out the sport for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because I was destined for something way more at the time that it was destined for. And some of you, if you have this feel to eat fried fish and eat your fish, eat fish, eat some fish. Wait, you can't eat fish if you're pregnant. Can you? Certain things. Certain things, not necessarily fish. Tuna, okay. Okay. I feel your belly, honey. Oh my God. Okay. I'm signing out. I love you so much. I will see you mañana. Okay. We'll do energy updates for whomever is wanting an energy update. I'm here. I gotta get off this because this emotional sensation right now is very high. I love y'all. Like, not like, I love y'all. Love, love. A love you never felt before, you gonna feel it here. Trust that and know.